John finna give me an opportunity to play either or one of these roles, which would be my breakthrough movie for my career. And my jackass, up temper ass, go up here, put my hand on the bodyguard and grab this like Mortal Kombat. So leading to what happened was 2,000 Watts concert was held in our backyard at Drew Medical Youth Center and Martin Luther King. And he came up with this concept, 2,000 Watts Day. So he just taking my 2,000 Watts shit and running with it without importing me in it now, homie. That ain't finna happen. Everybody and mama and Watts know that's BJ shit. That's the Watts Theory Assassin shit. That's all we've been hearing. All the posters you see in Watts, all the record stores, that's them. He got it, running with it because he got the people behind him with the money. All my shit independently done. So, get to the concert, get to the back gate of VIP. Oh, now, they don't want to let me get in. They trying to stop me from getting in. All right, put the smash down now. So soon I put my move down to get in, walk through security. But first, back up real quick. Producer walk up, promoter walk up. She say, you said you guys were on the card? I said, yeah. Paper Chase Entertainment, we supposed to be on the card. I got 15 minutes on stage. Yes. I said, where my trailer at? She was like, but we don't see you guys. And mind you, I got about 70 motherfuckers with me. Jordan Downs, PJs, Nixon guards, Motor Parks, Hat Gangs, Franklin Squares. I got motherfuckers with me, bro, because we in Peachtree right now. So I got the Bounty Hunter and I got them Bloods and them Crips deep with me right now. Thick. We moving on shit. Whole watch car. Man, I got my boys all behind me about 60, 70 deep talking about I can't get in and I know I got all these rowdy niggas with me. Oh, I'm taking full advantage of this power right here, baby. Yeah, bullshit if I can't get in. So the lady tell me, y'all not on the list. I'm not on the list. I said, no, go holler at Grands and tell them to go holler at her. And she come back. So when they come back, as she trying to get it out of her mouth to say, well, they said Greg was supposed to call you. They talking about GP. I said, man, he ain't called me. Nobody called me. I haven't heard from nobody. I said, man, you know what? All this shit. And I walk right on past her. So the security dude is making his way toward me. I make my way toward him. Too Tall step in. Too Tall, my nephew, he like 6'3". Tall yellow nigga, yellow giant. Tall walk right in to catch my right slack of my shoulder and bump into the security, which allowed me to move straight on in. And as I'm in, the whole crowd follow. So ain't nothing they could do now. We done bust through the whole gate. So now the whole watch car is in back of VIP. So at this time, I seen him coming out of his trailer and I caught him. And he turned around and seen me. So as I'm calling him, he trying to ignore me. So we go and I cut him off. As I cut him off, I don't know that one of his bodyguard, I don't know, it's an off-duty police with him and then his bodyguard security and some other, I don't know this shit. At this point, I'm just mad. I don't give a So I move and I fire on dude. Bam! As I fire, Too Tall, catch the slack. Boom! Catch him. Fire, knock him. I grab Reese. Boom! From the collar like Mortal Kombat. Bring your motherfucking ass here. You thought you was gonna get away from me, mother? And as I'm grabbing him, that's when the police bring with the shield and get me off of him. And threw the shield in my face and said, LAPD, let him go, LAPD. And I threw the shield, I looked and I seen the shield because I had to double time to make sure it was the police because I was finna spin on him. But I already got him. I got him in the grip like this. Damn near to my face. And I'm pulling his ass to me and he threw the shield on me and got me off. So I let him go. When I let him go, they harvested him and grabbed him, tucked and rolled him out of there. At this time, it's going down. They back there, niggas is jacking, beating up people. So now I see Jada Pinkett and her security, they running across. Niggas is trying to get Jada. So I had to stop them from trying to rob Jada Pinkett. Had to get at them from, leave her alone, homies. Because now it's an uproar. So once I kind of simmer down and I start whistling and telling my boys and my niggas, let's go. Then the rest of the watch car, a lot of cats start following me and leaving. Then some cats just stayed there and were still trying to get it in. You feel me? Then the police, the sheriff came. By that time, the sheriff closed in, rolled in their guns, everything, tear gas, and shut it down. They stopped the concert, turned the concert out, shut it down, all that. So the following year, if you want to come back, and you want to bring Hollywood down here to watch, I better be involved. So the following year, they let us perform. Instead of my 15 minutes, I got 30 minutes. And I got paid 10 racks, you feel me? And we performed and did our thing. And that was history. And that year, that's the year we performed. That's when Cam performed with us, and shit, Cam and Solo and them. We all got down together that year.
Did you guys ever squash your issues?
Yeah, unfortunately, I didn't learn from getting fired from Baby Boy, because I carried that anger. Now I'm really mad at this fool. Like, I was on his ass to the point where he moved up out of here because I found out where he was living. You know what I mean? I found out when he first bought his first house after the little movie, he bought his house right there at the golf course right here on 120th, in Crenshaw and Vermont area, where that little new house sections was built right there. He moved right there. And I found out, got wind through a female I knew. That's when he moved to New York. And from there, he never came back to Cali. So here we come back around a couple years later, a few years down the line, my little homeboy Hollywood had something to do with the script Waist Deep. Hollywood became a consultant on the script, took the script to his partner, which was Vondi Curtis. We both knew. I did my first documentary film, my first film ever with Vondi Curtis, called Eyes of the Children, Cross Central through the Eyes of the Children, 112th Street. So that's how I built a relationship with new Vondi Curtis over the years. So I already knew Vondi. So when I found out Vondi was a director, because Hollywood brought it to me, said, hey, Vondi getting ready to direct this film called Waist Deep, man. I think that'd be a great film for you, man. I said, Hollywood, put me in, man. Put me to Vondi. So he connect me to Vondi. We on the phone talking. We caught up from over the years, and Vondi was like, yeah, it's good to hear from you, man. Hey, yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing your material, man. I need you to send me a self-tape, send it to me and everything. I did all the demo audition, self-tape, sent it to him, booked me for Waist Deep. Gave me Meathead. That's my shit. Game wasn't supposed to never touch Meathead. I was supposed to eat Meathead up for life. Meathead was my fucking role. I was Meathead. Still got the script at home right now today. Waist Deep. I became Meathead, bro. Feel me? I was gonna do so much to that character, man. I was gonna do so much to that character, bring that character to life, bro. And not only that, my energy would have bounced off of him. He don't know how explosive that shit would have been. I'd have did a way better role than the game did. They ain't taking nothing for his first role of acting, but still, I would have over Meathead. Over that role, man. And so, hire me, book me, I'm in. They have a production meeting. Now they bringing Megan in. She's signing on as the next lead. So they have a production meeting. When they had the final production meeting before we get ready to go into finance, and finance is when they come in, they start paying the top artists, from supporting, lead, and co-star, you get paid your advances, depending on how you set your terms and negotiate your deal, your management or your agency, right? So now this is when you get paid your advancement up front to lock you in, seal you on your deal. So that's what they was doing with Megan now. Did a production meeting, my photo, my resume, and my bio sitting on the table with the rest of the cast. And Reese Cup seen it. And spotted my shit and told Vondi, he in the movie? And Vondi was like, yeah, that's a good guy, great guy, I know. He's like, nah. He said, man, this dude playing in the movie, I will not play in this movie, I will not star in it, I won't do it. Mm. He said, bro, this dude, he got influence in Watts, and we filming in Watts? He said, no, I won't do this movie. This is why Waist Deep got shifted from productions because of me. They shifted. Originally, that movie was supposed to be shot in our lone parking lot, Crenshaw, called Shaw Lot. That's why they went down to the Mexicans projects, because they needed that long, same parking lot from that vision, from that shot. So they had to find that big, wide parking lot. That's why they went to their projects. The Jordan Downs didn't have that same diagonal parking lot that they needed, and they didn't want to shoot there at this particular time because it had been shot. A couple of films had been shot there already, so they wanted the Nixon. So they were shooting in my hood, and they were shooting it across the street on Imperial at the original Diggy Dog's hot dog stand. So because he said that, they shift everything less than 4 to 5 days. They went and did new locations and shift on me. So all the time I'm sitting here on call waiting for my call time and my call sheet and my pay. Man, I get the phone call. I'm still on call. Okay, cool. All the time, they buying time on my ass, Pone. They scared to tell me. Bonnie don't want to call me and tell me I'm fired. Nobody don't want to tell me. Preston Holmes is the producer at the time, so don't nobody want to tell me. Preston don't know me. Bonnie know me. He the one hired me. So man, damn near a week, 2 weeks go by, still ain't got no call. So in my head, I'm just thinking I'm on call. Man, I go to my boy house. I'm looking for my boy one morning. I get over there, he not there. So I get ready to leave, hit his phone. He tell me he on set. You mean on set? I'm talking to K Dozier from A4 Swan area, from 83rd. He was a producer I used to produce with, my folks. He said, Cap, he said, yeah, I'm on set. I said, you on set where? He said, man, they got me, they cast me, they called me in this morning. They cast me for extras, man, for this film, for that film, man. You know, what's that film you in, man, with the boy, man? With the boy, Reese Cup Candy, man. I said, Kato, you mean waist deep? He go, yeah, waist deep. Waist. I said, come on, man, you can't, hell no. They ain't even start shooting that film yet, Kato. You sure it's waist deep? He said, Cap, man, I got my call sheet right here and my release form, man. It said waist deep. I said, man, what you at? He said, on Hardcore and La Brea, schoolyard, between schoolyard, Gear Gang Hood, right? And remember the scene in the movie when they jacked the lowrider car, the rag top? I shut that whole scene down. Cost them $150,000 that day because I prolonged the shots and prolonged that scene because I interrupted the shot when I went to go holler at Vondi that day. Because Vondi was in a golf cart shooting and directing. So him and the producer was sitting in the golf court while they was making the shots. So as I walked, by the time I parked and walked up, they going on their third shot. They had already shot a couple times. So they coming back and they making their third takes. It's a camera in the air, 2 moving motion cameras. You got a camera down the street taking all the crashes. Then Vondi's got a camera right there on the car with him. So we talking like 4 or 5 cameras out there in the mix moving. So when I walk in, I walk right in the shot. They stop, cut. I walk up to Vondi, tell him, I need to holler at you, Vondi, man. He look at me. He said, oh, I said, no, I need to holler at you right now, Vondi. And I look over, I said, I need to holler at this motherfucker right here too. It was Reese Cup. Big Bear, rest in peace, was security duty at that time. I already knew Bear. Bear used to be a bouncer at Carolina West, Maverick Flats. So I knew Big Black Bear. Big Black Bear was the big dude with the big old earrings you seen in the Bad Boys. The Bad Boy movie with Martin Lawrence. And so I knew Bear. Bear was working security detail. My big homie, rest in peace, Cartoon, was the consultant on the movie. So he's standing across the street. So as I'm getting at them and pointing to the director, telling them to come holler at me, Vonnie pulling to the side now to come talk to me, and I'm pointing at Reese Cup. They harvest him to get him away from me, send him straight to the trailer. Bear walk over, what's up, homie? What's up, Big G? I say, man, this motherfucker took my concept home, boy. I need to holler at his bitch ass. Finna holler at this nigga, Vonnie. I supposed to be on set right now. He go, huh? He said, well, shit. You know, I ain't got nothing to do with it, bro. And he walked away. They sent my homeboy Cartoon to holler at me, and I told Toon, I called you 3 days ago and was trying to talk to you and ask you what was going on, man. And you act like you didn't know what was happening, so I don't even want to talk. Walked over there, started talking to Vondi. As I'm talking to Vondi, Preston Holmes, I heard him ask Cartoon, well, who is he? Toon said, that's my young homie, man. He a rider. He a real one, and he's serious about his money. He said, well, what's going on? He said, man, Vondi hired him, man. And Vondi fired him, let him go and wouldn't tell him. So Preston walked over there now. He's just engaging in the conversation. He's standing there listening. So as Vondi trying to explain to me what happened, I said, but Bonnie, why you wouldn't call me and tell me that shit? He said, man, this ain't the time. I can't really discuss and go into details. But he said, man, let me get through this day, man, and I promise you I'll call you. I said, but Mom, I said, dude, so I supposed to just take this L, my nigga? And now Preston's standing there looking at me. So I turn around. I said, all right, I'm gonna let you call me, Bonnie. I'm gonna holler at y'all of respect for you, bro. All right. And I turn around, I'm mad now. I'm mad as a mother. So I turn around and I'm walking slow to walk back across the street. So everybody outside, they looking. All the people, the traffic, the cast, extras, everybody looking at me. By this time, 3 of my little homies that I had summons to meet me here pulling up. So when my little homies pull up, now I really put the extras on them now because I know I got my back up there with them things just in case if it get really stupid. They done made a call on me already. So as I'm spinning back around, because my homies is walking up, I'm telling them, park over there, go park. So as they going to find parking, car pulling up, they done called Uncle Mike on me. You don't know, this Uncle Mike, fool. We got 15, 20 years damn near in already a relationship. We damn near family. He ain't finna do nothing to me, and I ain't finna do nothing to him. He can't stop me any damn way. So they call Uncle Mike. It's Mike Conception. Unc pulled up. Hey, come here, let me holler at you right quick. So I walk up to the car. I said, what's up, Unc? I saw these motherfuckers called you, Unc. He go, yeah, hey, come here, let me talk to you. He said, look, what's going on? I said, nah, man, they hired me, and this mother gonna say something about my name in production meeting, bro, that he don't want to work with me. He said, look, you know what? That mother, he damn near fell to come out the car. He said, I just put his ass with Tom Cruise to do a $22 million movie, and his ass walked away from me with it. Get wherever you need to get. And he pulled off. You know what I'm saying? After we got through talking, he told me that, and he pulled off. And he ended up exchanging words because Greg Sparks and them had just pulled up then. And they ended up getting into it and exchanging words. And we ended up leaving, bro. And that was history. So basically, I got fired from Waist Deep, but got rehired after that day. So now after that day, I get the phone call from Vondi the next day, like he told me, but it was his production crew calling me, casting. And they said, hey, can you be down at ABC Studios at such and such time? I said, hell yeah. And so boom, I shot the ABC Studio. I mean, not ABC's, ABC Studio. Got the ABC Studio, got down there to productions, and they was shooting their other scenes, other film. Come to find out, they cast me for a murder character. From when the bank robberies was occurring, they was picking up suspects for the bank robbery and a murder had jumped off. They cast me for one of those characters. So I ended up doing my role, got paid $5,000 for 1 day of work, about a few hours of work, because they only shot my takes about 5 or 6 good takes because I went in there nailing my shits. And then I ended up on the director's cut. So if you guys want to see me on Waist Deep and you got the DVD hard copy, just go to the director's cut and you'll see me on Waist Deep, man. But I end up on the director's cut. So that's how I played myself out of 2 major historical good going down in history urban films, man. But you ain't seen the last of me, man, because I'm still here, Pone.
I hear that. Yeah, for sure, for sure. You've been doing it a while, so I mean, you know, it's gonna come.
Yeah. It just, for me, I had to make a change in growth, bro, because like I say, I came in the industry with my street attitude and my street tactics. And it got to a point where I had to realize the separation. Like it's cool when it's needed, it needs to be, but then a lot of times it's just like, put myself in that humble stage, my suit on, my suit and tie, and go do what I do as a real businessman. You feel me? So I had to learn to get to that position in that stage in my life, that stages of my life to be able to go in and sit down and do these deals, man, you know?
What's up? This is Cam Capone. We got more content like this coming soon, so hit that like button, subscribe, and stay locked in to Cam Capone News.